Hello, and welcome back to another in-between episode. Coppit's doing the usual fishing, probably. Or he might be building his house, actually. I'm not sure. What am I up to? Well, I have been busy. I've been building farms. Let's have a look around. It's probably the easiest way. First thing I've noticed that my iron farm, which is just down there, and my mob farm, which is right under there, well, they're very noisy, which is a bit frustrating, and every time they put something into this chest, it goes click, 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 which is extra annoying. Now, I normally play with the sound off, so it doesn't bother me, but I'm wondering if I want to move the dispensers. I don't think I do, because it's going to be a lot of work. So I think I'm just going to leave it, to be honest. So what we've got down here is we've got the iron farm coming in this way. And we've got the mob farm, very loud here now, coming in this way. And if I want to, we can turn the levers. And then instead of going up into my chest, they will go into this lava, which is just underneath here. This dropper, they go into the dropper and they'll be destroyed. So if I've got too much of any of that stuff, automatically destroyed. And my other farms are right down the bottom of the world. So let's go and look at those. Most of them are off. In fact, I think they're all off but the sheep farm, because I just couldn't keep up. There's too much stuff coming in, and I just didn't need it all. But let's go down. They've all got off switches, apart from the sheep farm, which I'm just, at the moment, I hate doing this. It's so far. Oh, there we go. Yeah, for this sheep farm, if I want to turn it off, I come along here, and I can take out the shears. That's a lot of work. Well, I say it's a lot of work. There's only 16 dispensers. It's not that much work. But what I could do is along underneath here, I could permanently power these. And then, there we go. See, there we go. It's just shearing the sheep then. If that was permanently powered, it wouldn't shear the sheep. And it would effectively be off. So I could put an off switch at the end here and just turn the whole lot off with one flick of a lever. So that's an upgrade. Now in here is very untidy. I've just built them all in little gaps. That is where they all feed into, and that sends them up to my chests. Here, the cactus, can't really turn it off. So again, I can press this lever and dispense them into lava. Here is sugarcane. Now sugarcane you can turn off, because you can just block it with all those pistons. And so that's not going to grow. And then there's the same for the melons, and the same for the pumpkins. Well, I say they might be the other way around. They might be pumpkins and these might be melons. I think I did pumpkins first. I used them more. I use them for lights. The jack-o'-lanterns and the bamboo. So they can be turned off, which they all are at the moment. And here we have the chickens. This is new. Ah, it looks like it's starting to work. And again, can be turned off so that it dispenses into lava instead of my chest. The sheep were easy to get down here because I had sheep eggs from voting, but chickens I had to bring all the way down with seeds. Push them down that hole, and then they just floated on the sea for a bit, so that was a bit annoying. But yeah, brought them down, bought two. Oh, is there another one coming? So I bought two and then just bred them up, much easier. There's 24 in there now. They're going to lay eggs. Eggs go in here. As the egg goes in, it dispenses the lava blade, and if they're adults, they get cooked, and off the chicken goes. Tell you what, I should have brought another composter to put on top of there. I could be making this very slightly more efficient. And there, 2 composters. And remember that, make a note, 2 composters next time I come down to the farm. But turning these off is a pain. I have to run around falling in these composters all the time. I think it would be much nicer if I had a little control panel. So if I fed all redstone lines, there's nothing off in that direction, so I could change this. So instead of opening this side, it opens the other side, and on the other side I could have a room with levers saying, turn the farms on and off, and lights saying whether they are on and off, and that'd be so much easier. It'd be more work. But we were going to be here for a long time, so why not do it? And do it now before, it gets cramped and there's stuff everywhere. Even better, I would like to have the levers to turn the farms on and off up in my actual workshop. Well, up here. So probably here. Look at all that stuff coming through. Click, 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 click. Oh. Mind you, with all the spiders, you can see them on my map. Look at when I stand here. Look at my mini map. How do I make my mini map bigger? How do I? Look at all the spiders beneath me on that mini map in the center. There are lots of them. Stupid things. Yeah, so I could have a bank of levers here. Villagers, I'm sorry, but you'll be moving again. But that does mean I'd have to feed the redstone lines all the way down to the farms. So I'd have to dig out sort of like a double line for each power line that goes down. So how many farms were there? I should have made a note before I started. How many farms were there? There was a sugarcane, bamboo, pumpkin, melon, cactus, sheep, chicken, iron, and mob. So that's 9. I would need. Let's get some wool. Have I got any wool in my wool chest? I don't think so. There'll be some in here. What's that? Did I see something strange? No, it's my ender chest. Weirdo. Let's just grab some wool from here. Excuse me. So I would need 9 things at least. Now I probably could put them next to each other. I'm not sure if the red tone torches would interfere. Now, if I could put them next to each other, that's not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just there. Otherwise, it's going to be double. Or I could stagger it. I could have 1 there and 1 there. And then just a flat wall in the front here. That might work. I'm going to do a bit of experimenting there. And see what I can get away with. But that would be much nicer. Much, 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 much more work. But I've got free redstone. I mean, my clerics give me free redstone. So I can, you know, how much wood have I got? I can make loads of torches to make a power line go down. I could do it doing a bit more wood again so I don't run too low. I think I'm going to have to try. I'm going to have to try up here. Levers up here to control all the farms. That'd be much better. And I've made a start on the villagers. So I've taken away all their weird chests because they were kind of pointless. And behind me, yes, this seems to be the style I'm going for, deep slate, mainly because I got so much from making the farms. But I kind of like the look. Got my standard grey and purple carpet. So we've got all the enchantments that I've got in the top and middle row. And it wasn't planned, but they're all in alphabetical order. So they go along the top, then back to here and along there. And it just so happened, because I'm missing, I think, 4 of them, that they fit in perfectly. Yeah, I didn't plan that. And then down here we've got helmets, chest plates, leggings, boots. Have I got? Yeah, I got a little bit in there already. We'll fill all this up. Shields, swords, bows, axes, shovels, pickaxes, hoes, tridents, golden carrots, elytras, and shulker boxes. Then here we've got our emeralds, our books. Those are mainly for trading with the librarians. And then we've got the farmer trades, which I think, just a bit of random stuff. Cleric, mainly zombie flesh, and a little bit of netherwart. Name tags and enchanting bottles. 2 spare chests there, I think. Yeah. So this is looking nicer. I want to carry that theme over onto this side. I've got enough space here for doorways coming off left and right, just in case I want to expand out in those directions. I probably will one day. And we've got loads of space at the back. So this needs to be decorated to sort of match that other room, because it's looking pretty horrible. So we'll get the carpet on the floor. We'll get these pillars probably around here. And the insides maybe we'll keep as the stone. So that's kind of the plan. So let's kind of have a look at the farms. No, we just did that. Let's not go look at the farms. I can't even remember what I've done. So we've seen where the farms are. We've seen the problem is they produce too much. When they're all on, it's just crazy. More stuff than I need. Within half an hour or something, I had so much bamboo. I was just chucking everything in here and burning it all. I mean, even now, look, it's just ridiculous. At the moment, I've really only got that on because I'm collecting the gunpowder. We've got 3 shulker boxes full and, 4 shulker boxes full in a little bit, so I don't really need it. I could turn them off. Wool, I've moved down here. I've got a chest up there for a little bit of wool, but here we've got all the wools we can put in. And I've just been, for the moment, I've just been chucking it down in here as well. So this needs sorting up into there. So that comes from the chest up top. But we're getting there. We're getting everything that we need all fed into one place. So we don't have to run around. All our main stuff will be right here. We don't have to go too far. It will be nice and easy. I'm finding it annoying at the moment. I have to go all the way over here to use my smelter. Have I was smelting anything recently? Yeah, bit of green dye. I'll take that actually. And these things. These need to be closer. We've got a spare... If we fill this in here, we've got a spare wall here where stuff could go. Here. And we could put some stuff here. We could say we can make this entrance a bit smaller. So we could come out maybe sort of 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. In which case, actually, that's in the wrong place. Let's get rid of them. Shears would be good for wool. So we'd come out there and there. So that's still quite a nice big entrance. And it gives me... I could even build that up to the wall then, like that. And it gives me this bit here, and it gives me the same on this side, where I could put furnaces, all these looms, grinders, all that stuff. All that stuff could go in here. I think that's what I'll do actually. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there to remind me. So next, I think. We're going to move you again? Yeah, guys, we're going to move you again. Sorry. Beep, boop, you're okay there. You're not in the way. We're going to run some power lines. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to dig out a big hole here and run some power lines all the way down to those farms. I'm going to go digging for a while, and I'll be back with you after another diggy dig session. I really need to get a beacon. Okay. That would speed it up. Do I do beacon first? I don't want to wait for the beacon. I think I'm just going to do it. We've got efficiency 5. It's not going to take too long. But added to my list of things to do, let's get Coppit. When he's not fishing, let's get him, chuck him in one of the mining wells and throw a wither at him. Because we want a Nether Star. Okay, I'm going to get on with some digging. And I'll see you in a little bit. Hello. Welcome back. Okay, so I've done a bit of digging. And you can see my two little switches there on the right of the screen. It does work. So certainly in practice it works. I've put a little temporary wall up here. This is, I think, what we're going to do here. As I said, we'll put some stuff in there and in there. And then we'll bring this wall forward to match. And then our little drop, shoot and bubble elevator can go there. But here, we can now turn the switches on and off. If you stand right in the corner, you do pick up items that are going up there. I find that acceptable. So we got the iron farm on and the monster grinder off. So let's have a look inside. Chicken farm's still on. So we're getting some feathers and cooked chicken. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but you know, it's another farm. The wool farm we can't turn off, so we've got iron. So if we turn on the monster grinder, it shouldn't take too long for something from a monster to come through. Come on, monsters. Come on. Just going to have a look on the mini-map. I can't see any monsters in there at the moment. Just lots of spiders. That is the bad thing about this farm design. The spiders just clog it up. But when I leave and I come back, they've despawned, so it doesn't really matter. No, let's just go down and have a look. So let's see what's going on. So let's turn one off. Oh, there's something going up. Let's turn the monster grinder off, and we'll have the iron farm on. So we've got red for the monster grinder, green for the iron farm. I dug a hole all the way down. I put water at the bottom because I know I would fall at some point. I haven't yet, but better safe than sorry. So if I do fall, I don't have to panic. There is water down there. So what's happening here is the two lines are coming down. So monster is off. Let's follow these down and see where they go. Down we go. Come on. Now the next ones I might have to move them across a bit or do something. Maybe move them across one because we've got this redstone line here which we might accidentally power. So I'm going to have to think about that later. Maybe just move them all across one and then we'll have them in a row going along there. So monster is off. Iron farm is on. So we've got the signal coming along on, and that goes into this block, which powers this hopper. So nothing can drop into this hopper. It just flows over the top. And here, out here, this hopper is not powered. So anything coming from the mob farm can go down into this hopper. And if it does, then I can hear someone dying. So if it does, this should light up. Hurry up and die. I can hear you. Come on. Come on. There we go. So that was the drop from the mobs. Because it's turned off, the items came down here and went into the burning machine instead of flowing across into the up machine. That's what I'm going to call that, the up machine. The item elevator. So it's quite simple. It's quite a simple little design. All we're doing is running a redstone line all the way down to power the hopper. That's literally it. But now we have to do is, I'm going to have to dig out more here. So we've got enough for 1, 2, and I think we needed 9 altogether, wasn't it? So we're going to have to go 5 blocks that way at least. I might go a couple of extra blocks, maybe even 5 extra blocks, just in case we put more farms down there. I can't think of any farms I need. I mean, I don't need any of the farms I'm making. I'm just making them because I enjoy doing it. It's quite fun. We've got more stuff than we need. We should really just stop doing it, but it's fun. It's something to do. So, works. Let's turn that back on. Come on. I see. I can see some skeletons on the minimap. If we look over there in the centre of the minimap, there's some skellies. They'll land in there. Now it's turned on. We should go and start getting some items from the monsters. Come on. Come on, I see you walking around on my minimap still. There's an arrow. Skelly's died. There we go. So that's working. For now, I think I'm going to turn it off. I'll leave the iron farm. I don't think I really need any iron. I'm here so much that it's ridiculous. I just turn the iron farm off. Do I need any roses? No, I got a couple of stacks of them as well. So, 2 farms done. 7 more to do. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could do all the farms. Do I just do the farms I've got now and not dig out any more space? I think that's probably what I'm going to do. But keep in mind, I may want to add more farms, and the easiest way to do it is going to put them all in a row here. I don't want this to be too big. I don't want a massive, huge, giant control panel, and that's my path out to the other side of the mountain. So I do want it to stop here at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would be a wall. So 3. So we could get an extra 3 farms down there with power switches without worrying or doing any crazy planning. Okay, well, I'm going to crack on and get these switches done for the rest. Should we go down and have a look? At the moment, oh God, there's water. I know there's water. Go on. Oh dear, we had me tense up, that did. So we're down above the cactus farm at the moment. So what we're going to have to do is take those signals from above the cactus farm. So where were we? We were up there somewhere, just up there. Probably literally just above there. So those signals are going to have to come somewhere, and I think probably the easiest way is to go sort of west over the edge and down underneath there. And then, yeah, we can sneak up through here and come in this side of the wool farm, and we can sneak underneath all these farms. I think that's best. That's what we'll do. Taking into account, we may want a path. This is a horrible farm area. I'm not going to come down. Once I can turn these things on and off from upstairs, I don't think I'm ever going to come down again. Apart from to fill up these dispensers with some more unbreaking things. I put those in days ago. They've lasted so long, it's ridiculous. I've got so much wool. So what I might do is just fill them all up with a couple, 3 or 4 more shears each. And then leave this place and not come back for a long time. So yeah, this my farm's done, really. Unless someone's going to put in the comments, oh, you haven't got this farm. And I'm like, oh no. Now I'll have to make it. I can't put a raid farm down there. I can't put an Enderman farm down there. Cows, though. But there are no fully automatic cow farms. I would have to go down and sort of slap the cows. so it doesn't need an off switch. So, okay, that's what I've done for now. I might be back. Shall I be back? How long? We're probably nearly approaching 20 minutes. And that's going to take me a long time to do anyway. So I think I'm going to call it for this episode. Let's crack on with that. See how long it takes me. Crazy amount of time. And then, well, I will see you in the next one. Take care and see you soon. Bye.